Yo, what's up, guys? Another dominating win for Milan today, defeating Lecce in the Coppa Italia 3-0. Now, guys, Milan continued where they left off against Udinese on Saturday night, today against Lecce, and Milan played another impressive game today in the Coppa Italia. The first 10 to 15 minutes of this game today, guys, Milan had a plethora of chances today. You know, Santi Jimenez had some chances, Rabiot had some chances, Cheek had some chances, Salamakers. There was a lot of chances that Milan had in the first 15 minutes of the game. They were really pressing high, moving the ball well. A very encouraging start to the game, just like it was against Udinese on Saturday night, of course. Now, Milan obviously were able to attack Lecce because obviously Lecce haven't had a good start to the season. Of course, Milan are the better side, obviously, and we obviously saw Christopher Nkunku get his first start for Milan. We saw Bartasaghi get a start. We saw De Winter get a start. So we saw some guys finally getting their debuts for Milan. And Nkunku was impressive, drawing a couple fouls, especially in the 18th minute where he drew a foul and Lecce got a yellow card, and then VAR called the ref over to give him a red card because he was the last man. So Milan were obviously going to take advantage of being a man up against Lecce for over 70 minutes. You just knew Milan were going to dictate play all game and have a lot of opportunities to score goals. And then a few minutes later, we saw Milan score the first goal of the game with a great ball by Adrian Rabiot to Davide Bartasaghi, who I thought had a really good game today. Puts in a great cross, Bartasaghi to Jimenez. Jimenez with a great finish, of course, for his first goal of the season, with all the slander that Jimenez has been getting. And it's very well justified, of course. Jimenez has missed 7 big chance opportunities. It's the most in Serie A. So for him to finally get off the schneid and score a goal was absolutely massive for his confidence, for the team. So great goal by Jimenez to get it in there. Great pass by Rabiot. Great cross in by Bartasaghi. Beautiful build-up for Milan's first goal of the game. Now, that was the only goal that Milan scored in the first half, but Milan had ample opportunity to score in that first half. Rabiot had hit a post. Nkunku hit a post. Lots of opportunities on Lecce that Milan unfortunately could not finish, of course. But they were obviously in the driver's seat dictating play. So there was not much really to worry about going into the second half, of course. Now, in the second half, as we saw, Milan continued to press high. Cheek, a minute into the second half, hits the post with a great spin move there to get away from the defender and hits the far post. There was a beautiful chance there by Milan. Unfortunately, it couldn't make it 2-0 there. But then a few minutes later, off a cross-in, Salamakers, who I'm starting to lose words for this guy. Honestly, I'm starting to find ways to compliment this guy that I've never seen before. Like I'm telling you guys, Salamaker has been an absolute revelation these first 6 matches of the season. What a ball that he put into Christopher Nkunku for his first goal as a Milan player. Great finish by Nkunku, spectacular finish. But what a ball by Salamakers. I swear to God, if he continues to play this way for the entire season, I'm not going to have any words left for this player complimenting him when we get to the final week of the season. He has just been an absolute revelation, like I just mentioned, for this team. With that great cross to Nkunku, his work ethic has been spectacular, running back, tracking back. It has been spectacular to see Alexis Salamakers improve to the player he has become in those 2 stints at Roma and Lecce. Just another great performance for him today. Another great assist by Salamakers. Amazing job by Nkunku with the goal there. Massive for his confidence, of course. And like I've said in the past, if this guy here, Christopher Nkunku, gets to his Red Bull Leipzig form, he is going to add a completely different dynamic to this Milan attack. So he gets a great goal in there to make it 2-0 for Milan. Milan continue to press, continue to get chances on that. We saw Pulisic come into the game. We saw Thakami come into the game. Udogu come into the game. We saw Fofana replacing Ricci, unfortunately, who got a yellow card at the end of the first half, which really annoyed me because I wish Ricci had played 90 minutes. I blame more Fic Tamori with that stupid pass. But Ricci shouldn't have gotten that yellow card at the end of the first half. He had defenders in front of him. Camardo wasn't going to blow by anybody. So I wish Ricci didn't get that yellow card. He would have probably played the whole 90. But Fofana had to come in for him, of course, guys. But Pulisic, this guy here, man, what a start to the season by him. Fofana, who came into the game, like I mentioned, with a great cross to Christian Pulisic. Pulisic pots it in. This guy here already has 5 goals in 6 games this season. He has been in incredible form to start the year, and Pulisic has just been in great form since he's come to Serie A. This man here, 35 goals and 20 assists in his first 3 seasons in the Serie A. Nobody has done that. He has been such a massive signing for this club. His importance to the team is right up there with Leao. He is such an important player for this club, and he has shown it these first 4 weeks of the season, guys. What a job by Pulisic. Incredible form. The team looks great right now, cruising on to a 3-0 win. It was great to see Milan get another clean sheet, 4 straight clean sheets. Mike Maignan returning as well in net after having a little bit of an injury scare. Didn't have to do much in net today. Milan was solid all the way through. Just another great performance by the club today, guys. And just a lot of stand-up performances. Another stand-up performance today was Adrien Rabiot. I'm telling you guys, what a signing this man has been. I am grateful that this guy and Jonathan Rowe got into a scrap at Marseille. If it wasn't for that scrap, we wouldn't have gotten this player for 9 million euros. And he has been a major reason why Milan's midfield looks so much more dynamic. That ball he puts into Bartasaghi, he hit the crossbar in the second half with a great ball by Salamakers. Unfortunately, couldn't score there. Rabiot was really itching to get a goal in this game, and he showed it. Really solid performance again today. But Adrien Rabiot, this Milan midfield is looking really promising. And we don't even have our 40 million euro signing in Arjun Jashari in the midfield, who's obviously been out with that leg injury. Obviously, no Leao up top. Milan are finding ways to score goals in different ways. The chances are coming at a premium for this team. Things are looking really solid for this club. Now, I know it's Lecce. I know they were a man down, but we've seen how Milan have struggled against lower Serie A teams playing a low block. And Milan did not have any trouble again today like they did against Udinese. No trouble at all in that game. No trouble today in this game against Lecce. Milan finding ways to score goals. It's great to see, guys. You know, after what we endured last year and what we've seen in the past with the management, Milan's team, this looks like a real team right now. Now, I know it's early, but the signs are pointing in the right direction. Milan's got a massive match coming up against the defending champs in Napoli on Sunday. An incredibly important matchup. Milan goes on to play Lazio now in the next round of the Coppa Italia. That's going to be a tough game, of course, even though Lazio has been struggling a little bit in the league, obviously, guys. But Milan just look really good right now. They're top of the league in goals, top in the league in not giving up goals. Defensive rate is spectacular right now. Allegri has this team playing really well right now. Like I mentioned, with the 2 of your best players, you know, in Leao, obviously the big signing in Jashari, of course. So things are looking up for this team. Bartasaghi, like I said, solid game for him. Allegri's just going to only trust the younger players more if they prove themselves on the field. Atakami, if he continues to get minutes and play well, I don't see why Allegri would not start this player. Modric getting some rest today. Great to see, of course. Modric sitting on the bench for 90 minutes. He'll be ready to go for the Napoli game. Guys, things are looking great right now for Milan. 4 straight clean sheets, back-to-back 3-0 wins. Things are looking up for the squad right now, but they got to continue with this form. A big matchup coming up, like I said, against Napoli on Sunday. Tell me your thoughts and opinions about this game, guys. Just a solid performance all around by the squad today, guys. Let's see how they do on Sunday. Things are looking up with Max Allegri and AC Milan now, guys. Let's see how they do on Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, as always, guys. Remember, if you do not watch sports or more. Ciao, guys.